So this is the perfect weekend, Saturday, Sunday morning for a delicious buttermilk pancake from scratch breakfast. And I got it for y'all. This recipe is actually going to prepare around 12 to 14 pancakes. So I want you guys to stay with me and I'll show you how to get these pancakes whipped up for you and your family. Let's go. Welcome back to Dishing You Well. I'm glad to see you guys back. And today I have a question for y'all. Have you ever been in the mood for breakfast? And most of us will go and grab the complete pancake mix just to whip up a quick breakfast. For that reason, I'm going to bring to you guys this video because I want you guys to know how simple it actually is to prepare buttermilk pancakes from scratch. It might seem like a task, but you can do it. And I'm going to prove to you you can. Simple, easy. These are all ingredients you'll actually need. What you'll need is 2 cups of all-purpose flour. You're going to need 3 tablespoons of sugar, granulated sugar. You're going to need 1.5 tablespoons of baking soda, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. You're going to need 1 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. You're going to need 2 large eggs, and you're going to need 2.5 cups of buttermilk. You'll also need butter or oil basically to heat your pan. And believe it or not, that's all the ingredients you'll need. So without further ado, let me show you guys how to get everything mixed. All right, so next we're just going to get the ingredients mixed up so we can get our pancakes mixed batter ready. You want to start with your dry ingredients. I will post the ingredients in the description box for you guys. You want to start with the flour, the baking soda, baking powder, sugar, and the salt. And you want to go ahead and give that a good whisk. Make sure that it's completely combined because you don't want patches that have one ingredient and the other patch doesn't. So just combine that really well. And that's it. So that's pretty much it. Now you're gonna go in with I've already beaten our 2 large eggs. So I suggest beating it first to make things go smoother. Give that a quick stir. Now what you want to do is you kind of want to make a well in the middle of your bowl, and you want to start adding your buttermilk in, but you want to add it in half at a time. So you'll add 1/2, combine it. Try not to over beat your mixture because you'll come out with dry, tough pancakes, and we want our pancakes to be fluffy. As you can see, the mixture is still pretty dry, so you can go ahead and add the rest of the buttermilk. Go ahead and get it combined. It'll take a while to absorb the buttermilk, don't worry about it. Make sure you get all of the edges. And pretty much combine it. And don't worry about lumps. When making buttermilk pancakes from scratch, the lumps won't matter because it's going to basically add to the fluffiness of your pancakes. Of course, you don't want any dry spots or flour spots, but if you see lumps in it, don't worry about it. It'll cook up perfectly. You don't want to over mix it and have dry pancakes. And this is the consistency we want. As you can see, this is the consistency you want. You want it to still have some thickness to it so that they can fluff up really well. So now that that's done, I'll show you guys how to heat up your pan and get these bad boys. All right, so as you can see, I have my skillet already buttered and heated. You definitely want to make sure that your skillet or your pan is extremely hot when you're making pancakes. You can use a frying pan if you don't have a flat skillet, but you want to make sure it has a lot of surface space. So you want it to be a wide frying pan, and preferably non-stick, because you don't want to have trouble flipping them. And again, it's really important for your pan to be extremely hot. That's the mistake a lot of people make. You can't put pancakes on a warm skillet, because the pancake batter is supposed to start to fry immediately when hitting the pan. Pancakes cook very fast. As you can see, I'm using a spoon. You can use whatever wide or a large spoon that you have to spoon it in. And I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna spoon the pancake mixture depending on how large you want it. I like mine fairly large, so I'm gonna go ahead and do 2. I'm gonna try to do 4, but you want to make sure that you don't. We're gonna go with 3. I don't want to crowd the pan. And you're gonna just let that fry up. You're gonna let it fry up. You'll know that it's ready to flip when you start to see bubbles all through the pancake. As you can see, bubbles are starting to form, but you want bubbles all the way around. You pretty much want most of the pancake to have bubbles in it, and you'll see that the edges will start to brown a little also, and the bubbles will form all through the edges. That's when you know it's safe to flip them. I'll show you when we come back exactly when you'll know you can flip your pancakes. All right, so as you can see, most of the pancake has bubbles and holes around them. It's just softness in the middle, basically. So you know that it's safe to flip, because most of the edges are brown. So you just want to go under it and give it a flip. Go under it and give it a flip. Go under it and give it a flip. And there you go. As you can see, it's browned. Depending on how you like it. Some people like their pancakes darker than that. Some people like their pancakes on the lighter side. But you can go ahead and spoon in just a little bit of butter on the tops of them when you flip them, to just make sure that your pancakes are buttery all the way through. Most of the pancake is already cooked on the other side, so you'll only have to cook it on the opposite side for maybe 2 minutes, because it's pretty much already cooked through, except for a little bit on the other side. So after 2 minutes, it's done. As you can see, it's pretty much done on both sides. So go ahead, take your pancakes out, and you're pretty much ready for your next batch. When I come back, I'll show you what everything looks like, and I'll show you how to pair your breakfast for perfect. I've already made a few batches, but I'll show you me going in and making another batch. You want to, after every batch, add more oil or butter to your pan. But I'll show you guys again me making 4 more. These are a little on the smaller side. You want to basically space the pancakes out so they don't combine. These are smaller, so they'll cook up quicker. And again, once you start to see the holes around the edges in most of the pancake, you'll know that it's ready to flip. The pancake will basically tell you that it's time to flip me. So again, when I come back, I'll show you what it all looks like together. The perfect buttermilk homemade Fluffy Pancakes. As always, I'm glad you guys spent time with me in my kitchen. I appreciate the love and support. If you have not yet subscribed, please hit that like and subscribe button. I know you're here watching. Why not join the team? Make the commitment. Again, as always, I'm wishing you well.